Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Miss Criticizer 2021. 90 Day Fiance, Season 9, Episode 5. Shaeeda and Bilal. So, their scene starts with Shaeeda, cooking in the kitchen, making herself comfortable in her new home. The one that she fantasized about, and the one where she belongs. Bilal comes home with his kids. She is meeting his kids for the very first time. Even though she's a bit nervous, she wants to make a good impression on them. Bilal said, "These are my kids, and I want to see how she's going to be with them. If my kids don't like her, then I don't think I can be with her." And I want to ask you guys what you think of that, because I don't know, I'm having mixed feelings about that. Yes, of course, you want your kids to love your new partner, but I feel if your new partner did not do anything wrong to your kids or to you, then that should not really be valid. I think it's good to listen to your children, but at the end of the day, who is the adult here? Are you following your heart? Because, no offense, but in my case, I'm not going to let my kids dictate how I should be feeling about my new partner. You know how children can be at times. They want their parents back together, and they can be biased. It's just it's just my honest opinion. So, like, if your new partner did not do anything wrong to them, then I don't think that should be a valid excuse. That's just me. They talk and they're bonding. You see that Shaeeda is getting out of her comfort zone by playing pool because she doesn't know how to play it. And she just wants to make the kids feel at ease. And the children, they're like also, they're slowly bonding with her. So she asks the kids, like, what do you usually refer your step-parent as? How do you usually call them? And so they respond by saying, we usually call them by their first name. So they ask her, well, how would you like to be called? And she said, I would like to be called I hope I'm pronouncing it well, Umi, which means mother. And I think that means mother in Arabic. Correct me if I'm wrong. And so the kids, well, in the confessional room, they were like, I'm not sure if I can call her mother. And so she said, back in her country, they always call like the step-parent or anybody like uncle, auntie, which we can all relate to. I think it's a thing in the Caribbean and also in Africa, because that usually happens. It's for respect purposes. We are not going to call any step-parent by their first name. But again, there's different kind of cultures. That's just how it is. So, and they also ask her, like, are you guys planning on having any more kids? Which, again, I think it's inappropriate, and I don't think it's the children's place to ask. Sometimes you guys are just giving these kids too much power. Look, it's good to a certain degree, but, like, it's none of your business. You might be getting younger brothers, younger sisters. It is what it is, but we'll see how things go. You're not going to ask me how many kids are we going to have any kids. That's personal. It's none of their business. You guys might attack me and said, what do I have against these kids? I don't have anything against these kids. And I feel that, yes, children, they're supposed to know a couple of things. They're grown. You need to communicate with them. Yes, but till a certain extent. Don't give them too much freedom. That's how sometimes they walk over you. And then the parent end up crying and say, why are they doing this to me? I'm just being honest. Anyway, and she said, of course, she would like to have children. And of course, as she's getting older, and then she directs the question to Bilal. And Bilal is beating around the bush and saying, yeah, we'll get there and we'll get there. Bilal just doesn't want to have kids. Seriously, the guy feels like he has lived his life and he's just done But I think it's also selfish of him because here's a woman that has never been married, never had children, and what do you expect her to do? She wants to have her own children. She cannot take your kids as her own kids. So, fast forward, she calls her sister, she's ranting to her sister, and she's just explaining to her sister that Bilal always tries to avoid the question of parenting, being a mother, having a child, and how it frustrates her. Like, she feels like he's being selfish, like what I said. And that's what the sisters said. They're like, her biological clock is ticking, and she just doesn't know how to feel about this whole situation. So the sister gives her comforting words and says that you need to communicate this with him and see where you guys stand. I agree. Anyway, thank you for watching. And that's the end. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please share, because I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. And yeah, please like. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye bye.